Welcome to my first video. I am going to be making a special creature, which you will see in a minute, and I will show you the process of what I do and the materials I use. I first start off with a foil starter, which I have already made. I always make sure I use safety precautions like using gloves. I use this stuff called Apoxie Sculpt by Aves Clay. You can find them on the internet. I will link them below. I definitely like using this material. I used to use some stuff called green stuff. I first started by making alterations to my Warhammer 40k models, and this is fun. So what you do is you take the two parts A and B and you mix them together thoroughly, and then after you mixed them thoroughly, then you can take the next step, which is you sculpting. You add it onto your starter and then alter it with the tools. Right now I'm just mixing it, and I will save you from taking it, spare you some time, and I fast forward it. Otherwise we would be here for a long time. So yeah, so I am going to be making that slime character, which is up in the right hand corner. I am trying to create this in a one shot. Normally the best procedure when you're using Apoxie Sculpt is to do it in layers. It allows you to let things harden and cure, and makes it easier to work with. On the instructions, they say to mix until thoroughly combined, and that is usually I think they say about 2 or 3 minutes of mixing. I usually don't spend that much time. I usually just wait until it looks like a nice shade of green, and and then I start working. The great stuff about Aves Clay is and Apoxie Sculpt is it comes in different colors: blue, red, green, yellow. And so what I found helpful after I did this project is I would take one layer of one color and then build upon it, so in that way I saw what my progress was. In later videos I will show you more of my process, and I hope that to also try out some new materials that I have planned. So I'm just taking my picture and getting my mind ready to sculpt. I have some tools which are wax carvers. I just purchased them off of Amazon like a couple of years ago, so I don't remember what brand they are. You can probably just look under wax carver and just grab a set of, I think this was 12, and yeah, they should run somewhere about $15. So now I am just layering it on top of the foil, making sure that the foil is fully covered, and making sure that the Apoxie Sculpt is thinned out just enough where the foil isn't showing, but not too thick where it makes it tricky. So I've sped up, I fully covered it, and then I mixed some more Apoxie Sculpt because I need to make the base, the eyes, and the rest of the head. I have now gone into warp mode, so enjoy. One of the reasons why I decided to make a slime was because I figure that it's a design that is fairly easy to create and interesting. A lot of anime has slimes and video games like Dragon Quest, and that time I was turned into a slime. I think that's the correct title. Bonkers. So yeah, just sit back, watch, and have fun. So now I'm just taking the tools and just filling it in and making sure it's coming out the way I want. As you can tell, I've deviated from where the how the picture looks. The picture is a little bit more squished. I chose more of a longer slime, which I kind of I like better. And I really enjoy doing this. It's kind of my hobby. I've decided to make this channel because it's something I want to do, and I want to push myself to create more. And in the process, I figured, why not make a channel? And it pushes me to create more projects, and as typically, normally a project would probably take me about a week or two of working on, maybe 2 or 3 times a week. I figure, with 24 hours of cure time, and then I work 2 or 3 times. I record, take about 24 hours to edit, and then make my commentary. So now I've made my mouth and my eyes. I'm just smoothing out the mouth to make sure it's the way I want it. I kind of want to have an open mouth, kind of have some teeth showing, and then kind of have it a little open, kind of make them look a little gnarly. So, and then yeah. But this is real fun. I mean, you can definitely do this with kids. I mean, definitely, you can go without gloves after you've mixed it. But I think, just to keep your hands clean, it's much better to use gloves, and for safety. And that way, if you're an eye or face toucher like me, it's not as bad. Or even if you're a person that is concerned about your fingernails, this is a better way of doing things, is with wearing gloves. I bought some of these eyes, these capuchon eyes, from the internet. I will not be linking where I purchased this, just because I ordered it from an overseas website, and it took a long time. And later on, I will be doing a project with a stateside person that I feel I'll probably want to support, that I will continue supporting. Capuchon eyes are typically like somewhere between $5 and $25, depending on the size, for a pair. If you're willing to take the risk and from buying overseas, you could probably get some for under $15. But I ordered 5 sets of like 50, and only 3 showed up out of the 5. I ordered 6 products, and only 4 of them showed up. So something along that lines. All I remember is 3 things did not show up out of my total order. But here I'm just fine-tuning this magnificent beast called slime. And once I reach 300 subscribers, I will be giving this lucky guy to a person. And before then, I will paint him, and then give him a clear coat, and then whoever wins, I'll ship him. to the person. If you are in the continental US, I'll ship for free. If you are outside of the United States, I hope that you can help me with shipping, as shipping has become expensive. Just follow me on my IG, which is Odd Creations, an 8 instead of an A. I will link my Instagram below, and I hope you give me a follow. And if you think this is fun and you want to follow me and see what I do, give me a like and subscribe. And I will also be, I have other stuff in store for the channel, not just sculpting, but mainly this is my sculpting adventure. So I hope that you think this is interesting, and I will bring you more of my trial and error method of how I do things in life and in art. I will be putting my finished product on Instagram. If you have any questions, send me a message on Instagram. Thank you. Bye.